You all excited? I'm excited. Gonna play some Oxygen Not Included. I'm Kay. So I'm really having trouble with making food fast enough. I have tried a couple different things trying to get fresh water. That's really what's holding us up. I have went ahead and I dug a tunnel. I even piped up and powered a pump to pump more water into our little water trap here. But it is making things very difficult to get fresh water. I'm surprised we haven't lost anybody yet. It does seem that when I get a whole bunch of people that say they're starving, it does when I get a whole bunch of people that say they're starving, they do pull it out. Although Stinky, he will not eat. Go get some food, buddy. It's almost morning anyhow. There you go. So, that does seem to be working. I did soap up all the polluted water that is down this little slide here. I can't really do anything about this here because as soon as I mop it up, more comes from them being inside there. I had my stress level really low, but because of the starvation, it went up pretty high and I couldn't control it. So I'm waiting for me to get my food under control first. As you can see, pretty much down here, the only thing that's left is, which will be great when we try to make fertilizer. I just need to make the trap first. We even started basically filling up my base with food or water. It happens. Keeping food and keeping power to the food is what we're the absolute most problem with. Let me go ahead and once again reset my priorities. That always seems to work. Resetting the priorities does seem to work. Like as you can see now, every single station is being used. But yet when both of those were set to 9 and one of the generators was 8 and the other was 9, I couldn't get anybody using any of them. But now this will work for only a brief period and then they'll stop using stuff again. So somehow the priority system is a little glitchy. Whatever is causing it to be glitched out, I'm right on that little teeter-totter with. Either completely glitched or not glitched. So I plan on, as you can see, I have a little dip here. And I plan to fill this with water. I'm going to have a little spout here and I'm going to pipe it hooking up to this pipe here, which is fresh water. So in theory, it will keep 2 blocks worth of fresh water in this little pipe. I'm going to get rid of these 2 mess tables and make another mush masher. Microbe musher? Microbe musher. Right here. So you can get both water and, you know, when it's done, put it into the fridge right then and there. That does mean that I have to come up with a second area for the mess tables. Because I have total I have right now is 8. So when I get rid of these 2, I'll have 6 right here and I need to come up with 4 more. So I guess I'll put the other 4 up here. A bunch of this stuff won't be here, so that should work out. Not exactly sure what to do with this section right here or else this section up here. Toilet will go away as soon as I can get this stuff built. So everything does seem to be working. We basically just have to hope to stay alive. I feel like now nobody's using the food makers. I mean, it has water. Well, no, it says it's waiting for water. But I only see one person delivering stuff here, which this one doesn't even need anything. It says it has 88 kilograms of dirt, or 88 kilograms, and now 90 kilograms of water. So I don't understand why don't they make something. Anyhow, all right, well, I'll be right back when a little bit more of this is done. I might go ahead and start prioritizing the farms and seeing if I can get that stuff going. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. So we're back. I did build a water purifier temporarily, and it's giving us a good supply of fresh water, so that's dramatically helping us out. Still have an issue with their time, even though I built the outlet kind of close. They're still not allowed to get, or not able to get enough water in order to run both of them, let alone have enough time to start building some of this other stuff. We can get some piping and this other reservoir over here built. I can use that as the freshwater outlet. Not sure. I gotta figure this out. It is coming together, but nowhere near as fast. I mean, we're almost at 150 cycles, and we still don't have fresh water in the base. We still don't have a way to get rid of our polluted water. We can go ahead and start outlining. All right, we are getting ready to start cycle 179. So a good amount of time has gone by. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of polluted water and quite a bit of clean water. So this is working pretty well now. I found another geyser straight up. So I'm basically just going to build a tunnel straight down. And that will give us 3 steam geysers for a source of water. If I can find one more, that would be... We just got to make sure we can use all of this water, which I may build a little door right here to stop the water flow. I'm not sure if that would actually work or not, but we can find out. As you can see, I planted a lot more plots. Since nothing was really built over here, I moved some stuff around. Now, right now we got a whole bunch of mealworms going. When I get more bristle blossom seeds, I'll use those. Right now what we're fighting with is getting fertilizer. So I'm gonna start having them make some fertilizer out of polluted water. Right now, that's what we need to really do, is just get our polluted water working. On a side note, so I built this little water trap here. I put the little spout right at the bottom, because when I had it at the top, it was actually flowing over, since it does go up a little bit. But with it right here, this is actually working quite well. The second they grab some, more water pumps in, and then it just overpressurizes the vent. It works quite well. So this design right here, I'm going to pretty much keep for all my future bases. Now, with that said, we are going through a lot of water as well as a lot of dirt. I've ran out of dirt. Had to dig out all of this, as you saw, just to be able to get more dirt. So one of the things we can do is when we do refine the polluted water, by turning it into steam, that gives us fresh water, but it also drops dirt. So the dirt can be picked up. So that's going to be a good source of dirt for future. And it looks like they just broke through this area right here. Yep. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, our polluted oxygen is actually starting to get a little, and it's not low, but it's not where it wants to be. It's about half where it should be. Which this is perfectly fine. I've got two deodorizers online. So I just need to basically turn them on and they'll start giving us fresh oxygen. We'll get two more online when they start building up some more of the stuff. One thing about these is, yes, they clean the air. They don't give you back as much air. We do need to get our electrolyzer online pretty soon. Probably going to need 2 for this base, maybe 3, depending on, I may go ahead and extend the ceiling up some. That way it gives us more room, because we are starting to kind of just crowd it up with various items. Where carbon dioxide trap is up. It was working for a while. I went ahead and I turned it off. But we were pumping the carbon dioxide that was inside of our water trap into here, and then this basically just deletes it, but it deletes it very slow. So until we get a good source of power going, not gonna worry about that right this second. We do need to figure out this water, because we're probably going to start flooding the base shortly. I'd say probably the next 20-30 cycles we'll probably fill this up. All right. So with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and let's start building our polluted water trap, and then go from here. We are getting ready to start cycle 197. So, as you can see, we are completely filled to the capacity, over the brim. I'm even starting to flood the areas that I didn't want to flood. My stress level's back up just because I've been trying to deal with this situation. I did frame out the polluted water trap. The big thing now is just making sure that they dig it out quick enough. I've enclosed, I mean, I've shut off the one geyser that's over here. So as you can see, it's filling up. We have this geyser that I can't do anything with. And I have enclosed the geyser above. And it's starting to fill. I have no idea if this airlock door is going to hold. None whatsoever. This is a nice little test, so we'll find out. Once the water, in order for it to damage a 1-block tile, the water has to be, I think, 3 blocks deep, or is it 2 blocks deep? And then a 2 would be 3, and then if you make something that's 3 blocks thick, nothing can penetrate it water-wise. Well, obviously an airlock is only going to be 1 deep, so not sure how it's going to work, but we'll find out. I mean, as of right this second, we've almost got 1 block. Doesn't seem to be dripping or anything like that, so that's good. What are y'all doing? See, this is an issue I keep having. They just walk up and down stairs, up and down ladders. What is this person doing? Just going back and forth for no reason? So obviously it's some little pathfinding glitch. Ada is really hurt. I heal her. Oh, a bunch of people are hurt. Yeah, a bunch of people are hurt. There's people that have really high health. And unless their health is less than 100, they don't go to the Medicop. Even though it has a bar, and the bar shows that they're damaged, they won't get healed because they're like at 150, where their max life is 200. So I am going to have to build another micro musher because even though I should have enough plants to sustain without a lot of fertilizer, I can't get it online fast enough. So I thought I could, but I really can't. Not right this second, but in a little bit I will be able to. I do have the fertilizer makers built, ready to go. Should have power shortly. And then I just have to pipe it up. I have a good amount piped. I think the pipe stops here. This is a freshwater pipe. So this pipe will go into, obviously, the polluted water. And this will be my main polluted water in pipe. Leave. Yeah, this pipe right here. I'm going to carry it over and basically just drop it straight down. Now, my polluted water out pipe. And once that's connected, we'll actually just start pumping everything from here out. I'll open up the geysers and everything back up to get a nice little supply of fresh water. And that should work out. Over here is going to be my water purifier. Basically, I'll pump in polluted water. I'll pump it onto one of these tepidizers. It should completely just instantly vaporize it, make steam. The steam will then float up and collect down here, which will go back into our freshwater area. It will leave behind dirt, which we can have our people go and grab. At least that's the theory. It's gonna take a little bit to get online with it. With it filling everything up, as you can see, I've actually started causing damage, so I've had to try to reinforce these, but they're not building the tiles. I'm not exactly sure why. They can gain access to it. And they built all of these with only a 2-block high access. I don't know why it would need. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Well, I think that's it for this one. Until next time, have fun.